So there are certain applications when we deal with linear equation in one variable. Say, I'll give you an example. We have sum of two numbers as 74. One is 10 more than the other. So if one is x, the other will be x plus 10. Or you can say one is x, the other can be x minus 10. Right? If one is x, the other has to be some value which is greater than 10. So 10 more than this will be a better idea to take. So what are the numbers? So here we have certain puzzles, some certain way, certain special way to solve these type of questions, word formulations. So we do not know either of the two numbers now, so we have to find them. One of the number is 10 more than the other, so what we will do? And their sum is 74 also. So if we take one as x, as I just suggested, the other has to be x plus 10. So one is x, other is x plus 10. And when we add these two, x and x plus 10, when we add these two numbers, we should get 74. So x plus 10 will be 74. X plus x is 2x, this is 10, this is 74. Take 10 this side, this will be 74 minus 10, you get 64. Divide both sides by 2, you get x equal to 32. So basically, x is equal to 32 is your solution. And since x you have taken, you have to take x plus 10 also. So one is x, which is 32, other is 32 plus 10, which is 42. If you add this 32 and 42, you get the final result, and you can just verify that both the numbers are 10 apart, and also they add to 74. What should be added to twice the rational number this to get 3 by 4? So first of all, we have to take the twice, and then we have to add some value to get 3 by 7. So 2 into minus 7 by 3 plus something, that is 2 into minus 7 by 3 is nothing but 2 into 7 is minus 14 by 3. So x plus minus 14 by 3. So you have to add something to this to get 3 by 7. So what is the best solution? You can take minus 14 by 3 this side, minus becomes plus. Always the sign will change. If you transfer from left hand side to right hand side, the sign is going to change. The minus will come here, but it will go plus. So you can just take the denominator. So there is one more method. 3 into 3 here, 7 into 14 here, and 7 into 3 here. It will give you 107 by 21. This is the solution. This has to be added to twice of minus 7 by 3 in order to get 3 by 7. The perimeter of a rectangle is 13 cm and the width is this. Find its length. The perimeter is nothing but, when we talk about a rectangle, this is length, this will also be length, this is b, this is b. So 2 into L plus b, this is the perimeter. So 2 into L plus b is the perimeter, and it is given as 13. The 2 into L plus b is given as 13 cm. And the width is 2 into 3 by 4. So the width is also given. So what is the width? This 2, 3 by 4. And it can be taken as 4 is 8 plus 3 is 11, 11 by 4. So 2 into x plus 11 by 4, this is your perimeter. And this is given as 13. So why not to equate this to 13? You can take t on the downside. So this will be 13 by 2, take 11 by 4 here. So it will be 13 by 2 minus 11 by 4. And you get, when you solve it, you get 3 by 4. Or you can get 15 by 4, you can easily write, because the question is in the form. We can just write 3 by 4. The length of the rectangle is 3 by 4. Now the present age of Sahil's mother is 3 times the present age of Sahil, right? So if the present age of Sahil is x, the age of mother is 3 times the Sahil. So if he say 10, the mother is 30, like this. After 5 years, their ages will add to 66 years. So after 5 years, he'll be 5 years older, x plus 5. After 5 years, this mother will also be 5 years older, so 3x plus 5. Now, when we add x plus 5 and 3x plus 5, it is given when after 5 years, when we add the ages of both of these, we get 4x plus 10, right? And this is equal to 66. So this is how we have to do. So 4x plus 10 is equal to 66. What we have done, let me just go through it again. We have added this age of 5 after 5 years of Sahil, that is x plus 5, to 3x, that is the mother's age, with 5. We added these two, we get 4x plus 10, which is equivalent to 66. So we equated it to 66. When we say 10 here, we send the 10 on the right hand side, it is 56. When we divide both sides by 4, we get x equal to 14. So if Sahil is 14, mother is 14 into 3, and that is 42. So this adds to 66 also. Bansi has 3 times as many 2 rupees coins as he has 5 rupees coins. So if he has in all the sum 77 bucks, how many coins of each denomination does he have? So just consider that the 5 rupee coin that Bansi has is X, and in the question it is given that the number of 2 rupees coin he has is 3 times. So if the 5 rupee coin is X, the 2 rupee coin is 3X. So what is the amount he has? Say 5 rupees, so 5 into X, right? X is the number of 5 rupees coin and 5 is the amount, denomination. So 5 into X. 5X is the amount he has, that is 5X rupees. Then 2 rupees, because we have 3X denomination, this 2 denomination of 3X numbers, so 2 into 3X, that will be 6X. So the total money he has is 5X plus 6X, that is 11X. But in the question it is given that the total money he has is 77. So the total of these two, that is 11x, is nothing but 77. You divide both sides by 11, you get x equal to 7. So when you find this solution, you can get 7 into 3, that is 21. The number of 5 rupee coin is 7x and the number of 2 rupees coin is 3x, that is 21. The sum of 3 consecutive multiple of 11 is 363. Find these multiples. How to find this? Say one is x, the other has to be x plus 11 because it is multiple of 11. The next one has to be x plus 11 plus 11, that is x plus 22. So this is how we start with 0, 11, 22, sum x plus 11, because the differences are 11 only. X plus 11, x plus 22, that is 11 difference. So it is given that the sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 11 is 363, that is x plus 11 plus x plus 22 is nothing but 363. So when you add this x, you get 3x. You get 11 plus 22, you get 33. 363 is on the right side. You take 33 here. You get 3x equal to 330. Divide both sides by say 3. You get 110. So once you get this 110, just add 11, you get 121. Again, add 11, you get 132. So these are the ways to solve. The difference between two whole numbers is 66. The ratio of the two numbers is 2 and 5. What are the two numbers? So the difference between two whole numbers is 66. That means what? That if we have, first let us go to the second part. The ratio of the two numbers is to 5. So if one number is 2x, the other number has to be 5x. One is 2x, the other is 5x. Right? So now the difference between these numbers are 66. So 2x in minus 5x, that will be 2x will be lesser. And it is positive. So you have to take 5x minus 20x is equal to 66. 5x minus 2x is what? 3x. 3x is equal to 66. And when you solve for x, you get 22. So x is 22 here. And once x is 22, you can find 2x as the first number, that is 2 into 22. And the second number will be 5 into 22, that will be 110. Right? And the difference between these two numbers is nothing but 110 minus 44, that you can check, it is 66 only. Devashi has a total of 590 rupees 590 as currency notes in the denominations of 50, 20 and 10. The ratio of the number of rupees 50 notes and rupees 20 notes is 3:5. If she has total of 25 notes, how many notes of each denomination she has? So let us take, because the ratio of this is given as 3:5. So 3x, 5x. So 50 notes, 3x, so 20 notes, 5x. So let this number of 50 notes be 3x, 20 notes be 5x as given in the question. But she has a total of 25 notes. So 25 minus 3x minus 5x will be equal to 10 notes, because 10 notes is not given. She has all the denominations 50, 20 and 10. So the total number of 10 notes, so that will be 25 minus 3x minus 5x, that will be 25 minus 8x. So the amount she has is 50x, so 3x into 50, 150x. Now 20 into 5x, that is this 3x into 50x and 5x into 20x. So 3x into 50x, that is 150x, and 5x into 20, that is 100x. And what about 10? Because 25 minus 8x is already there. You multiply it by 10, you get 250 minus 80x. So the total money is addition of these three, but the total money is given as 590. So 170x plus 250 will be equal to 590. And what do you get? Take 250 here, 590 minus 250, that is 340, divide both sides by 170, you get 2. Now, when you get x equal to 2, 3x is the 50 notes, that is 6, 5x is the 20 notes, 5 into 2, and 10 nodes is 25 minus 8x, that will count to 9. We have some more applications of linear equations in one variable. So the digit of two numbers differ by 3. If the digits are interchanged and the resulting number is added to the original number, we get 143. What can be the original number? Say, if I want to write 56, how do I write? What does it mean? 56 is nothing but 50 plus 6, which is what? 50 is what? 5 into 10 plus 6. So any two-digit number can be written as A into 10 plus B, like this. If this is A and this is B, so 10 into 5 plus 6. So if we interchange now 56 to 65, so in this case B will come here, A will come here, so it is BA. And this BA will be formed again by B into 10 plus 8. So this 65 will be 6 into 10 plus 5, that is 6 into 10 plus 5, which is you have exchanged the number, right? So let us take the two digit where we have B in the unit place, as we took this AB. The digit in the 10th place differ from B by 3. So if it is, let us take it as B plus 3. Okay, one is B, the other is, because it is being given, if this is B, A is what? A is B plus 3, because the two digit differ by 3. We took B by B plus 3. Now let us use this expression, 10 into B plus 3 plus B. So what you get, because we have taken A and in the place of A we have written here B plus 3. So 10 into B plus 3 plus B gives you 11B plus 30. Now when we interchange the digit, you know that this will come here, this will come here. B will come here and B plus 3 will come here. So it will be 11B plus 3. So if we add these two two-digit numbers, their sum will be what? 11B plus 3 and 11B plus 30 from here. This number added with the interchange number. So when we add these two, we get 22B plus 33. And this is nothing but 143. It is given in the question and you know how to solve it. Take 33 here, divide both sides by 22, you get B equal to 5. Now the question arises is, why we have not taken one as B and one B minus 3? See, this solution, when we choose the 10 digit to be 3 more than the unit digit, if we take B minus 3, the question becomes, say, I'm just giving you an example, that if we have A and B, we have already found out by this. So if I just take 56, then I take one other than the other, right? Two digit differ by 3. So when we exchange the number, when we take B into A, the number will be different. That will be the different number. A, B and B, A will not give us what we desire. That is why we have not taken one as B and other as B minus 3, because the question clearly says one is B 3 more than the other. So the unit digit is 5, therefore the 10th digit has to be 5 plus 3 in this case, which is 85. You can just check 85 plus 5, 58 is 143. Arjun is twice as old as Shriya. So 5 years ago, his age was 3 times Shriya's age. We have to find their present age. So we can start with Shriya's present age, which is X years. So the Arjun present age will be what? Twice, so 2x. Now 5 years ago, that is, we have to subtract 5 from this and 5 from this. So x minus 5 to x minus 5. And what it is given is 5 years ago, Arjun's age 5 years ago was 3 times Shriya's age. So Arjun's age is 2x minus 5 was 5 years ago, and this will be thrice x minus 5, that is thrice the age of Shriya. And we solve it, 3 into x minus 15. Now you can take one step here. 2x you can transfer here, 15 you can transfer here, and the sign will be changed. Minus 15 will be plus 15, and this 2x will be minus 2x. So 3x minus 2x is x, and this 15 minus 5 is 10. So x is 10, and the Arjun age, because it is twice, it will be 20.